Hello, amazing viewers, and welcome to another episode of A JoyFull Life. I'm LyLy, your host, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. If you're new to our channel, this is the place where we help you improve your English listening skills while sharing practical life lessons to help you live a joyful, fulfilling life. Whether you're learning English for school, work, or personal growth, we're here to make your journey fun and meaningful. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects almost everyone at some point: procrastination. Have you ever found yourself putting off an important task, like studying, working on a project, or even cleaning your room, only to feel stressed later? If so, you're not alone. In this 45-minute video, we're going to explore why we procrastinate, how it holds us back, and, most importantly, practical strategies to overcome it and take control of your life. So, grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's start this journey together. Let's start by talking about what procrastination actually is. Procrastination is when we delay or avoid doing something we know we should do, often choosing something more comfortable or fun instead. For example, instead of writing a report, you might end up watching videos or scrolling through social media. Sound familiar? Procrastination isn't just about being lazy, it's often tied to deeper reasons like fear, stress, or feeling overwhelmed. The good news is that once we understand why we procrastinate, we can start to change our habits. So let's dig deeper into the reasons behind procrastination next. To stop procrastinating, we need to understand why we do it in the first place. One big reason is fear of failure. Have you ever thought, what if I try this and it doesn't work out? That fear can stop us before we even start. Another common cause is perfectionism. You might delay a task because you want it to be perfect, but waiting for the perfect moment often means never starting at all. Sometimes we procrastinate because a task feels too big or overwhelming, so we avoid it altogether. Other times, it's about low motivation. If a task doesn't feel exciting, it's hard to get started. And let's not forget distractions. Our phones, social media, or even just daydreaming can pull us away from what we need to do. For example, when I started working on videos for A JoyFull Life, I used to put off editing because I wanted every video to be flawless. But I realized that waiting for perfection was holding me back from sharing my ideas with you. Understanding these triggers, fear, perfectionism, overwhelm, or distractions, is the first step to breaking the cycle. Let's talk about what procrastination costs us next. Procrastination might feel good in the moment, but it comes with a price. When we delay tasks, we often end up stressed, rushing to meet deadlines, or missing opportunities. For example, if you keep putting off studying for an exam, you might cram at the last minute and not perform your best. Procrastination can also lower your confidence. When you don't follow through on your goals, you might start doubting yourself. It can even affect your relationships or career. Imagine missing a work deadline because you kept delaying a project. That could hurt your reputation. Worst of all, procrastination steals time we could spend on things we love, like hobbies, family, or personal growth. By putting things off, we're delaying our dreams and the life we want to live. But don't worry, we're about to share 5 powerful strategies to help you stop procrastinating and start taking action. The most effective ways to stop procrastinating is to make tasks feel less intimidating. When a task seems huge, like write a 10-page essay or organize my entire house, it's easy to avoid it. The solution: break it into small, manageable steps. For example, if you need to write an essay, start with just creating an outline or writing one paragraph. When I'm working on a new video for A JoyFull Life, I don't try to do everything at once. Instead, I start with something small, like brainstorming one idea or filming one short segment. This makes the task feel doable, and once you start, you often keep going. Here's what you can do. Pick one task you've been avoiding, write down 3 small steps to get started, and commit to doing just the first one today. For example, if you're avoiding studying, step 1 could be read 1 page of my textbook. Small steps lead to big progress, and you'll feel a sense of accomplishment that keeps you motivated. Here's a simple but powerful trick called the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it right away. This could be replying to a quick email, making your bed, or writing a to-do list. These small actions add up and create a habit of getting things done. For bigger tasks, the rule is to start with just 2 minutes. For example, if you've been avoiding exercise, commit to 2 minutes of stretching or walking. I use this rule all the time. When I don't feel like working on a script for A Joyful Life, I tell myself, just write for 2 minutes. Most of the time, those 2 minutes turn into 20 because starting is the hardest part. Try this today. Pick one task and give it just 2 minutes. You'll be surprised at how easy it is to keep going once you begin. Distractions are one of the biggest reasons we procrastinate. To stay on track, you need to create an environment that supports focus. Start by removing distractions. Put your phone in another room, turn off notifications, or use apps to block social media during work time. Set up a clean, organized workspace that makes you feel ready to work. For me, when I'm editing videos for A Joyful Life, I play soft instrumental music to stay in the zone and keep my desk clear of clutter. Another tip is to set specific times for tasks. For example, I schedule my video planning from 9 to 10 a.m. every morning. Having a routine helps your brain know it's time to focus. Try this. Choose one task, set a 30-minute timer, and remove all distractions during that time. You'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish. Vague goals are a recipe for procrastination. If you say, "I'll study English someday," it's easy to keep putting it off. Instead, make your goals specific and give them deadlines. For example, instead of "I'll learn English," say, "I'll learn 10 new vocabulary words by this Friday." Write your goals down and break them into daily or weekly tasks. I use a planner to schedule my work for A Joyful Life, like record one video on Monday or edit script by Wednesday. Seeing my goals written down keeps me accountable. You can also share your goals with a friend for extra motivation. Try this. Set one specific goal for this week, like practice English listening for 15 minutes every day and track your progress. Checking off tasks feels so satisfying and keeps procrastination at bay. Let's make working on tasks fun by rewarding yourself. When you complete a task or make progress, treat yourself to something you enjoy. A cup of coffee, a favorite snack, a short walk, or an episode of your favorite show. For example, after I finish filming a video for A Joyful Life, I reward myself with a piece of chocolate or a quick chat with a friend. Rewards give you something to look forward to and make hard work feel worth it. Just be careful not to overdo it. Don't reward a 10-minute task with a 3-hour Netflix binge. Think about a small reward you can give yourself today after completing a task. What will it be? Share it in the comments below. Nobody's perfect, and sometimes we fall back into procrastination. That's completely okay. The key is not to give up. If you procrastinate, don't beat yourself up. Instead, reflect on what happened. Were you distracted? Feeling overwhelmed? Adjust your approach. For example, if I miss a deadline for A Joyful Life video, I look at why. Maybe I took on too much at once. Then I break the task into smaller steps and start again. Treat yourself with kindness, just like you would a friend. Every step forward counts, and setbacks are just part of the learning process. Focus on progress, not perfection, and keep moving toward your goals. What a journey we've been on today. We've explored why we procrastinate, how it affects our lives, and 5 practical strategies to stop it. Breaking tasks into small steps, using the 2-minute rule, creating a focused environment, setting clear goals, and rewarding yourself. You now have the tools to take control of your time and live a more productive, joyful life. Thank you for joining me on A Joyful Life, where we grow our English listening skills and life skills together. I challenge you to try one strategy from this video today. Maybe start with the 2-minute rule and share your experience in the comments below. Your progress inspires others. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. I'm LyLy, and I can't wait to see you in our next episode. Let's keep living a joyful life together.